Hey y'all, welcome to Spiritual Sunday with me. I'm going to start picking back up the Spiritual Sundays and going with them to give you a message. Some might be quick, some might be short, but we'll get through it. Today's message is something I think that is really important and relevant, especially in today's world. There's a lot of people that are going through a lot of things right now that are not necessarily in the best of situations and scenarios, and it seems like it's one thing after another. And there's always been loss and tragedies and things like that in the world, but it does appear primarily probably because of the social media aspect of it, where it seems to be in real time. Everybody posts everything. So it seems like there's more going on, and that might not necessarily be accurate because there's been a lot of things always going on in the world, but we didn't always have social media. But the point being is that there's a lot of things that are going on in life right now where a lot of people are questioning their beliefs, they're questioning their life, they're questioning their choices. And in tie with that belief means that if you do believe in God, they're getting angry with God and asking him, why? I'm mad at you. Why are you doing this? There's frustration with God. There's frustration with allowing it. God, why are you allowing this to happen? God, why did you take this person? Why did you have this happen? Why did this happen? And it's all fair and it's human. So that's one thing that you need to understand, is it is human to think those thoughts and feel those thoughts and be angry. Be angry at God and be angry at what has happened. But at the same time, you have to have the perspective of things happen as much as and as painful as they can be. There's a purpose and a reason and a higher meaning. One example that came to me regarding this was, I think a lot of people remember from the 80s, the early 80s, there was a crash and where a girl got actually hit by a car. And her name was Carrie Lightner, and it happened in 1980. And she, sadly, unfortunately, and she lost her life when a drunk driver hit her, physically hit her. She was thrown 125 feet. So of course, that's any parent's nightmare and fear that something will happen to their children. And so Candy, in the midst of all that grief, Candy Lightner, in the midst of all of the grief, she channeled it into a higher purpose where she created Mothers Against Drunk Driving. And everybody knows that that is a huge organization now in the world. And unfortunately, Carrie's no longer with us. But the point is that when things happen, it's to be a testimony, either for you to go through and speak your truth and show what happened to you as a result. Sometimes we have things happen where we have to go through it, but in going through it, we wind up being a message for certain people or an audience or the world. Everything, as painful and as disheartening as it may be, there's a purpose and a reason behind the pain and the grief and the anger. And that anger is towards God sometimes. We get angry. We're like, why? I've done what you've asked. I go to church. I live a good life. I don't understand why I keep having all these things happen, or why one certain thing happened. But the thing is that you have to talk to God about it. You have to really, when you're ready, you need to just sit and just talk with God, whether it be just talking out loud to Him, writing a message down, writing like in a journal, praying, meditating, however you need to do. And you need to trust and have faith that through all the pain and the anger and the grief, that there is something that is supposed to be meaningful behind it, and a lesson. We don't always, it's not always gonna be sunshine and rainbows for everybody when we come into this life. There's gonna be painful lessons. There's gonna be people that are taken away, people that hurt us, people that, surprise us in not so great ways. We have people taken from us in a non-natural way, and just tragedies happen. But understand, throughout all of this, there is something greater that's going to come out of it. Whether it be something better for you, whether it be it's going to be a testimony, or it's just going to be something where you continuously grow and evolve. But just know that if you're feeling guilt for having that anger and and being mad at God, that it's okay. It's human. But don't sit in it. You can also seek support. You can start reading scriptures, in particular Psalms. The Psalms chapter of the Bible is a really good resource for a lot of situations. I'm actually going to have, after I finish this message, I'm going to have it where I'm going to post some resources and some scripture links and things like that in the comments so that you can reference them if you choose to. But just know, just don't stay stuck in it. Move through it and know that it's human to be mad, to have anger at God. It's okay. And He knows that. He knows that there's going to be situations and things in life where people get angry. And sometimes it is misplaced. And sometimes it is because you have to sit back and assess that too. It's like, did I make the poor choice in misdirecting my anger at God? There is times where people misdirect their anger at God. So let's be cognizant of that as well. Is that sometimes our choices, we have free will. So we make choices that can cause issues and problems. And we can't shift the blame on God or anybody else. We need to take accountability for whatever it is that we need to work on or correct whatever happened. So we need to be cognizant of that piece as well. That's important. Just know that if you are going through anything right now, and believe me, I have a lot of friends and family and things like that are around me. Everybody seems to be battling something right now. I mean, it's different scenarios. But just know that it's going to be okay. And I'm sending all my love and prayers to anybody that needs them. And if you do need prayers, you don't have to really verbally announce it or say specifically what you want to have a prayer for. If you choose to, that's great. But you can just leave emojis in the comments, or you can just just say, I need some prayers, Melissa. Be thinking of me. And I'll definitely be sending a lot of healing and love and light to you and praying for you. It's all going to be okay. But just know, don't feel guilt and shame if you do get angry with God, because it is a human thing that we can do and tend to do. We get mad at the world, we get mad at God. And it's okay. It's not okay to stay stuck in it and continue to be in a rage and continue to just fester in it. Let it out and move forward and channel everything for the greater good, because ultimately that's going to help you get through it and succeed. And of course, as always, if you're struggling too, if you have a church community, if you have a spiritual community, reach out to them as well to help you if you're really struggling, because there's people that are struggling and having a really hard time accepting and moving forward. And I pray for each and every one of you that are going through that. But just know that it is okay and it's natural, and we can all move forward from it. And that's going to end the Spiritual Sunday for today on July 13th. So if you have any other questions, comments, please leave them in the comments after this is posted, and I will respond and get back to you. And as always, if you don't want to share anything in the comments, you can email me at intuitivelissa@gmail.com, and I'll get back with you. And I'm just sending so much love and light to all of you. We're all going to be okay, and we all got this in all our journeys. It takes a village, and we all are the village. Love and light.